Welcome to the final 2019 favorites video. Today we're going to be talking about skincare and body care. Hi guys, my name is Magali, and if it's your first time on my channel, then welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I make regular videos on beauty, fashion, lifestyle and travel. This video is the third and final part of my best of 2019 series. The first one was on fashion, the second one was on makeup, hair tools and hair removal. So in case you missed those videos and would like to watch them, you can do so by clicking the eye on the upper right corner. Today's video is going to be skincare and body care, and that's kind of a subject that's very close to my heart now, especially at this point in my life. When I first started creating content around beauty, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, this YouTube channel didn't exist because I had my start as a blogger. Back then, I actually was all about color cosmetics and makeup, and I had a next to zero interest in skincare. I just felt like it was a really boring and bland subject. Well, I couldn't have been more wrong. Skincare is fun, it's vast, and I found that it's also really complicated because skincare has so much of hardcore science in it, and it's also very subjective. Everyone's skin is different and the issues they are facing are different, and the reasons why they might be facing those issues also are different. Like acne is a really common problem, but 5 different people might be having acne for 5 different reasons. And I've also realized that being good at skincare just requires a lot of knowledge and education. So last year was when I first started getting interested in gaining knowledge about skincare, and I really learned a lot more in 2019, which helped me realize that I just had a lot of wrong beliefs and I was doing a lot of things wrong, and I've sort of debunked a lot of personal myths. And hopefully in the videos I made this year, you guys also gain some additional knowledge because I learned stuff, I share it with you. This is how this works. My journey with skin isn't that great. I have oily skin, it's dehydrated. I do deal with acne and pimples, especially hormonal ones. My skin is also really sensitive and can often react to things in ingredients. And this year I also realized that I have eczema, which is kind of a harmless chronic condition where you kind of get these inflamed, red, angry, dry rashes, and because of that you have to treat your entire body skin a little bit better. And I've had to cut out a lot of products that have irritating ingredients, especially fragrances, so I'm trying to go fragrance free. And it's also really forced me to look closer at body care, because still that was a subject that I was ignoring. I was only taking care of my face, but now I really have to take care of all of this. I have quite a few favorites to share with you, and I did use so many products this year, so I really tried to be extra discerning in the ones I pick out for this video. I'm gonna tell you guys why I love the things that I'm showing you, but I'm also gonna share what I don't like about the things. That's something that I want to do going forward in all favorites videos, because even if you really like a thing and it works for you, very often something doesn't work also. So I do want to bring some nuance into what I talk about. This introduction has been long enough. Let's just get to the products. The first thing I'm going to talk about is a serum that I've really liked using, and this is from an Indian skincare brand called Dot & Key. This is the Zit Zapping Skin Clarifying Face Serum, which has a lot of really nice ingredients in it. It's got tea tree and clary sage oil. A lot of these things are ingredients that will minimize bacteria on your face with regards to breakouts. Now, my pimples and acne are something that is being caused more internally, but sometimes your external surroundings also affect your skin, and then a serum like this is nice. I first started a serum habit in 2018, and now this is something I follow very religiously. I've also written a blog post on my blog, if you'd like to read it, on why you should have a serum in your skincare routine every day, no matter what your concerns. If you have problem skin, if you're facing zits or aging, wrinkles, like whatever, dark spots, you should have a serum in your routine before your moisturizer, because it's really going to deliver like a par dose of beneficial ingredients. I've tried a few serums this year, and the ones that I've ended up using the most are the Dot & Key ones. So I also used your blue color hyaluronic acid one a lot. I do like switching it up. The ingredient list is pretty good, the price is pretty decent, and I'm very excited to see young Indian skincare brands bring out good stuff. My downside for this is it does seem to have fragrance in it. So even if the fragrance is naturally derived, it's something that should be avoided. And if you have eczema, it's something that can definitely irritate and trigger your skin. So I do hope going forward more people are made aware of how skincare should be fragrance free, and more brands take note and start releasing fragrance free lines. Masking is a pretty important part of my skincare routine, and it's something that I'll do at least once a week, often more than once a week. But I also realized that using clay masks all of the time is not the best thing. If you have oily skin, putting on a clay mask that sucks out all of that excess oil can be a very satisfying experience, but on the whole that does kind of remove all of the natural oils from your skin and dehydrate it, so it might actually cause more problems in the long term. So I moved towards gentler masks, ones that I feel have good impact on my skin but also aren't harsh or stripping. The Body Shop has such a good range of face masks now. They do have them for basically every single skin concern. My two favorites have been the Chinese ginseng and rice clarifying polishing mask, as well as the Japanese matcha tea pollution clearing mask. This one I really liked how this kind of did clarify and make my skin's texture feel better, and yet it had like a moisturizing aspect to it. It didn't feel like it was stripping my skin in any way, and I especially love using this when my skin was having hormonal breakouts. It was a godsend. And I actually finished it off. There is a teeny tiny amount inside, so I think I have one more use I can squeeze out of it, and then it's going into my empties bin. The second mask that I've started using more of recently is the matcha mask. Matcha is one of my favorite ingredients. I love eating it, drinking it. I'm a little obsessed with matcha. It is Japanese green tea. The whole leaf is powdered, so green tea being high in antioxidants, you usually get more of those benefits. This is supposed to be a pollution clearing mask. This is a very gentle mask, but I do find like a detoxifying experience as well. This will easily work for all skin types. Now coming to the downside of these Body Shop masks, the price is a little bit on the expensive side, but I do trust the quality of formulations from Body Shop. What I don't love, however, is that these are jars. If there are good ingredients inside your skincare, having it in a jar packaging causes the ingredients to break down a lot faster. Also, it actually causes this mask to dry out faster. One more advice that I have, if you guys go in for any of these masks, you shouldn't be keeping it in your vanity for a very long time, because then there's a possibility it might dry out. I would say when you buy this, use it pretty often and make sure you finish off the jar. If multiple people are using it in the house, even better. Make this a group activity. Do it between friends, do it with your significant other. Put masks on your mom and dad. Basically just work at finishing them off quickly. Can't move on from the masks without talking about this. This is the Body Shop face mask brush. Before this I used to hate masking. You know, you have to use your fingers and it's just kind of a little bit gross to apply mask with your fingers, plus you end up using more. This brush helps keep things a little bit more hygienic. You don't have to mess up your fingers, and actually spreads the product more efficiently, so you end up using less product and covering your face, and it really enhances the whole masking experience. I can't recommend using a brush enough. This is an ideal tool that is formulated just for face mask, but since this is a little bit on the expensive side, I would even suggest getting a similar dupe. There are many more affordable brands that make face mask brushes, or you could go for a flat foundation brush, which is usually like the perfect shape to apply mask as well. I'm going to talk about this product from Innisfree. This is the green tea seed cream. The green tea seed range is quite a cult range from Innisfree, and it's made for skin just like mine, which gets acne and breakouts but is also dehydrated. I got obsessed with this range in 2018. I really like the moisturizer from this range. The serum is also really good. In the cooler months, I do get dry patches on my face, and this makes sure everything is well hydrated without making my skin greasy. A downside for this is that it's also fragranced, and again, I do hope to see more fragrance-free products. Now, if you've watched any of my skincare videos or my empties videos this year, you will be very familiar with the next product I'm going to talk about. It's the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream, and this has been like my single favorite skincare discovery of 2019. This is a magic product if you suffer from sensitivity or you have skin that's easily irritated. I'm not even really sure what all ingredients they put in this. It's mostly plant-based and I can't pronounce most of the words. This is pure magic in a bottle, and I really like using this whenever my skin is irritated. So if you're experiencing hormonal breakouts, angry, red, painful pimples, or a reaction to any products, this speeds up the healing process. It will really calm down your skin. Overnight, it makes my redness disappear. Yeah, if I have pimples, by morning the pimple will have shrunk, but mainly it's just less irritated and it's not as raw and painful to touch. And I also use this whenever I am shaving or waxing my face, just to minimize any irritation that I would experience later on. So this jar that I'm showing you guys, it's actually empty. I finished it a little while ago, but I really can't live without this cream, so now I have it in a tube. Tubes are better because they actually preserve the integrity of the ingredients more, and this tube is double the size of the jar for just very little money more. Since I know that this cream is part of my regular routine, I am very happy. The tube is a little harder to find, but I got this from Wishtrend, which is where I buy a lot of Korean skincare from, especially Klairs brand. They ship directly from Korea, but I can't recommend them highly enough. If you guys like this in jar form, you should consider getting the tube. So I just realized how much of my face skincare for this video has been Korean, and with good reason. They really know what they're doing when it comes to skincare. The next thing is another cult favorite by Lineage. This is the Special Care Lip Sleeping Mask, and this is a product that I've had in my routine for a really long time, and especially in winter time I make sure that I use this more. Lip sleeping mask sounds fancy, right? Think of it as just a thicker, richer lip balm that you put onto your lips just when you're going to sleep, and it works its magic overnight. I think it's just a really good product. It makes a difference for my lips. I don't remember to put on lip balm during the day, so then when I go to wear matte lipsticks, sometimes my lips are dry and chapped and uncomfortable and ugly, and that's where this comes in, because I keep this beside my bed at night, and so I remember to put it on every single night without fail. The fact that I do that makes sure that my lips are taken care of. Just these 3 seconds it takes to apply this means my lips are like plump and happy and healthy. I love it for that. It's a very effective product, and one that I'll keep using, I'll keep recommending. Still have quite a lot in this jar because you need so little and it lasts a very long time. That's bang for your buck. And I already have a second one lined up because I'm obsessive like that. When I like something, I make sure that I'll never run out of it. We're down to the final 3 products, 2 of which are multitasking in the sense they can be used on either the face or the body, and then we have one body moisturizer. So I'm gonna start with this cream by Aveeno, and this is their Sickle Fit Repair Cream. This is really good if you have skin sensitivity, and this is also a product that is really great for people who suffer from eczema. This is a really thick and nourishing cream, but at the same time it has like zero heaviness, oiliness or greasiness. It almost has the texture of like a white toothpaste, but it's a bit thicker and drier than that. This is a cream that they say is best when you're using acne drying treatments, or if you're actually using a lot of different harsh products, if you have exfoliated your face too much, or you're using products with a lot of surfactants and they foam up too much. you don't realize, but all of these things can compromise the skin's natural barrier. This is something I didn't have a good awareness of. When that natural barrier that sort of protects your skin is compromised, you're actually opening yourself up to so many other skin issues. So this is a cream that will soothe and protect your skin. I can use this on my face, and I also use this directly on places where I'm having like little eczema outbreaks, because it helps calming and managing the itching, and then it also helps with repairing your skin. The downside of this would be the price. These kind of repairing creams from good skincare brands, Aveeno being a French pharmacy brand, usually come with a heftier price tag, but for me the quality of it and what it does justifies the price. Another multitasking face and body moisturizer that's also really good for skin that is easily dry or irritated, or if you suffer from eczema, is the Aveeno Demexa Emollient Cream. This is clinically proven to moisturize and provide relief against 5 signs of very dry skin. So if you have sensitive skin that gets really dry and you get that itchiness and that skin peeling, or you have eczema, this product really soothes your skin. It's actually got colloidal oatmeal, which is an ingredient that has been proven to soothe skin. So both of them work in a similar way to repair skin, but this one is thicker. This one is a lot lighter and runnier. Since my particular brand of eczema also irritates my eyelids and causes the skin on my eyelids to thicken up, this cream would just be a little heavy and too thick for my eyelids. So this is something that I can use for my eyelids as well, and I can use it anywhere. I have really liked using this, but again, it comes with kind of a hefty price tag. But the presence of a really good ingredient such as the colloidal oatmeal, as well as ceramides, and the fact that it's completely fragrance free, again justifies the tag for me, and I have seen good results with this. The final product I have is this body moisturizer from Vaseline. This is the Dermacare Advanced Repair Moisturizer, clinically proven to restore very dry skin in 5 days. This body lotion also promises barrier repair complex, so it makes similar promises to both of these, except that this one is quite a lot more affordable than the previous two I showed you, and I've seen really good results from it. It feels really light, but at the same time I just use this once a day on my body and it keeps my body pretty well moisturized. I like the pump mechanism because it locks really nicely, and then when you want to open it, that's just how you do it. I have spilled some moisturizer, of course, that is my fault. This is close to a perfect product for what you pay for it. One of the only major downsides is it says that it's lightly scented, and if it was really a repairing product, I would have liked it to be unscented. The fragrance is not strong, but I would have just felt better if it didn't have any fragrance. But it's near perfect and affordable, and I'm going to go through so many bottles of it. So those were all of my skin and body favorites for the year 2019 that have been helping keeping my skin better moisturized as well as better soothed, and I definitely see myself using these for a really long time to come. Part of my job is actually testing a lot of different skincare, which I feel adds to the issues I face sometimes, because if I didn't have to test so much of skincare, I would just find a routine that works for me and stick to it forever. I mean, there's an exciting element also when you're trying new things. It's so wonderful to find a new product that like really clicks with you. So there are upsides and downsides. If you discovered any good new skin or body care in the year 2019, please don't keep it to yourself. Feel free to share it in the comment so we can all enjoy it. And if you made it till the end of this video, the emoji to use in the comments, let's go with the water droplets emoji. So you can go with a single water drop, or you can go with a 3 water drop. If you leave that in the comments, I'll know you saw the whole video. And yeah, let's chat there. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. I guess this is my last beauty on lifestyle video of 2019. Have a wonderful new year, and I will see you all in 2020. Bye.